VFA-136 Knighthawks is part of the Truman Strike Group. If called upon to deploy, the unit is ready at a moment's notice.
We spent 192 days at sea last year.
Okay.
We came back in the middle for 38 days,
Okay.
which is unheard of. It's an unprecedented move. It's certainly during my time in the Navy. We had a sort of charter to become more operationally unpredictable. And so that was an effort to do that. So we are on what's called a sustainment phase. We are tied to a certain level of readiness so that we can respond quickly as a strike group if need be. There's a million stories that I can share about what makes this job unique, but it's just the unexpected every single day. And I think that's part of the challenge is, I have 237 people. We only have 12 aircraft. We have only 16 of those are pilots. We have something in the Navy where you use a red pen, right? So all my writing is a red pen, so they know, like, if I've written on something, oh, that was the CO. So, I have a red pen here. So when I sign the flight schedule, I write it in red pen, or if I make a note, it's in red pen, so that they know that that's me. And I often will mention to my XO, who will take over here in June, I'll say, this is heavier than you think it is, because ultimately you're making the decision.
Left DDI, right DDI, multi-purpose color display. Up front control is right here. So on the left DDI and right DDI, we can pull up our radar information. Down here on the multi-purpose color display, we'll have our SA display, which is going to be a moving map. The SA display will go down here in the larger display here, and it'll show our own ship aircraft position, certain nav aids and things like that. And for the FLIR, we'll typically have the FLIR up on the left DDI. The FLIR is on the left side of the airplane, so it kind of makes sense to us. And it's the AT FLIR, which is Advanced Tactical Forward-Looking Infrared. It's our targeting pod that we use on the carrier-based FA-18s. Triggers right here, so we use our trigger for our gun and forward-firing air-to-air, so air-to-air missiles. We've got our pinky switch here, which is used for nose wheel steering on the ground. We've got this red button right here. This is our pickle. So unlike a lot of the Air Force fighters, we won't fire a missile by pickling it. We'll pull the trigger to fire a missile, but the pickle will drop any air-to-surface like bombs and things like that via the pickle there. This is our castle display, so it'll control, or our castle switch they call it. It's a sensor control switch, and we can toggle between controlling things on the right or left DDI with that. So if I have the FLIR up on the left, I can castle over to the left to the FLIR, and I'll use my TDC to kind of, on the throttle here, this button on the throttle is kind of a cursor to slew my FLIR around, for example.